good days. Suddenly you're back to one baked beans and singles holidays. Early nights, everywhere you look, it's 2 by 2. Everyone's got someone except for you. It's 2 by 2. Except for you. It's 2 by 2. Except for you. It's 2 by 2.
What's the time?
9:10.
Why aren't they open?
I don't know.
It says free dance classes from 9 a.m. They owe us 10 minutes already.
Oh, give it a rest, Sue. You look like a ferret when you moan.
Shut your face.
A bad-tempered ferret. I should have got this in a bigger size.
I think it looks very nice.
Thank you.
You should always wear red, Debbie. It goes with your spots.
So, what are we going to do?
Are you talking to me?
Is there anybody else in the room? God, where's Jenny?
She's not in yet.
I know that, pea-brain.
All right. I can't cope with all this aggression. It's only 9 o'clock. I haven't had my finish then yet. Oh, no.
I suppose I'll just have to open up without her. You'll have to man the desk while I take the class, OK?
Well, as long as I don't have to do any paperwork, Carol. What with the war and everything, I never went to school. I'm practically illegitimate.
Will you stop rabbiting and smarten yourself up?
Oh, right, all right.
Have you got a licence for that?
Salted cow.
All right, everybody, quiet, please. There's no need to behave like animals. Right, I'm sorry we were late opening, but the owner's been unavoidably detained. If you'd like to register with the crumbling old man behind the desk, I'll take the class in 10 minutes.
All right, you lot. Order. I ain't got all bleeding day.
They're very rude here, aren't they?
Dreadful. I think we'll fit in rather well.
Morning, Larry.
Morning, Ben.
Snap.
Sorry?
The clothes.
What?
Aren't we lucky, Larry? Both in the bloom of health, the midday of our lives. And here we are on a Wednesday morning, both wearing yesterday's clothes.
Ah.
It's not like you, Larry. What happened?
Nothing that would interest you, Ben.
Try me.
All right. I sat up all night in my grey little flat trying to come to terms with an overwhelming sense of failure and inadequacy.
You're right, I'm not interested.
I just sat there thinking about me and Jenny, Jenny and me. And the same 2 questions kept coming up. How can I live in a country that makes nuclear warheads, and why is it so difficult to clean a garlic press?
You're cracking up, Larry.
Am I?
You spend far too much time analysing everything. If you carry on like this, you're going to disappear up your own intellectual...
Thank you, Ben. I've got the point.
You've got to get back to basics, Larry. Why don't I tell you about Carol and me last night?
Because I'm not the least bit interested in last night, Ben. 1, because I've heard it all before. 2, because you're a compulsive liar.
And 3, because you're passionately jealous.
Probably. Morrison Wade.
Hiya, laddie, it's Carol.
Oh, hi, Carol. Hang on a second. Ben's just come in.
I don't want to talk to that dickhead. I want to talk to you.
How can I help you?
He hasn't turned up. I can't understand it. I've tried her home. There's no reply.
She's not at home, Carol. She's with George. I drove her there last night.
You're joking.
Wish I was. Look, Carol, I'm sure she'll turn up soon. Bye.
You took Jenny to see George? Are you mad?
Oh, he was part of her life before I was, Ben, and like it or not, old boyfriends do not just disappear into the woodwork.
They do if you threaten them with a crowbar. How long did she stay with him?
If you don't count the greeting on the doorstep, all night.
My God, Larry, I wouldn't want your luck with women.
If you're so bloody wonderful, why did Carol call you a dickhead?
But that's a good sign, Larry.
What?
If she hadn't liked me, she wouldn't have mentioned me at all. They're very predictable, women.
Yes, you can say that again.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Or are you with a face like a pound of salami?
Oh, don't go on at him, Sue. It's not his fault.
It's a case of Avenue, madam. Mrs. Thatcher's of Britain.
You what?
I'm on a youth opportunity scheme.
Poor old thing. Fancy working at his age. What's going on?
Oh, Jenny, you should have been here at 9 o'clock.
Sorry.
Here, it's like the bleeding war. Everybody rushing about, banging into each other. Here, there's some of these women so assertive, I'm having a panic attack.
No, quieten down, please. Ladies, if you just form a queue.
Yeah.
Mr. Chambers, can you go upstairs and start beginner's
Well,
tap?
I'll try.
He's taking the tap. He's playing the piano.
Oh, you lot falling now. Get in line. All you chappers, follow me. It's no known in there on the second floor.
Now, if you three would sign the register, I'll sort out your classes in no time. Oh, Larry, please be there.
Jenny, thank God you're here. We've got big trouble.
What do you mean?
One of the punters has slipped on a leg warmer. It was horrible. She went arse over
Carol.
Anyway, she's banged her head and she's out cold.
Oh, no. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Where's the David Knight file, Ben?
Larry, it's 10 o'clock.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
We never do any work before 11.
It's why we never make any money.
We're not in this for the money, Larry. If we wanted to be rich, we'd have joined a printing union.
Stop messing about, Ben. Where is it?
In the tray marked Rotten Bastards.
We don't have to like him to do business with him. David Knight can make us important.
Oh, can he? And what will we have to do?
Handle his portfolios.
I'm sorry, Larry. There's a limit to everything.
Don't you understand, Ben? If we get in with him, we're away.
Yeah, for about 7 years, I should think.
That's idle gossip. Found him. I've got a meeting with him in 15 minutes.
Larry, will you listen to me? David Knight throws old people out in the streets.
Of course he does, Ben. He's a property developer.
Thanks, Jenny Russell. Thanks very much indeed.
It's a prime site, Larry.
Yes, I can see that.
Then why are you hesitating? All we've got to do is get rid of the sitting tenants and we're home and dry.
Some of them are very old, David.
We're all getting old, Larry. Do you want to stay an estate agent all your life? Development's where the money is, boy.
I know that.
Don't worry. We'll give the old codgers a few bob to go.
No, money isn't really the issue, is it? It's their home. Some of them have lived here all their lives.
I thought you were an estate agent, not a social worker. Do you want the portfolio or not?
You know I do.
Then I suggest you stick your principles where the sun don't shine. See you later.
Right, that's it. We're closing for lunch. If I don't get some peace and quiet, I'm going to get a migraine.
I can't get through. I've got to talk to him.
Talk to who?
Larry, I've got to explain. Oh, God, what must he think of me?
Let's look at this logically. At 7:45, Larry dropped you off at George's, then waited in the car outside.
That's right.
You didn't come out till this morning.
That's right.
She'd think he hates your guts.
I fell asleep, Carol.
Spare me the sordid details.
I always fall asleep when I'm under stress.
Oh, yeah?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. George and I were talking. I had a couple of brandies. Next thing I knew, I woke up in the pitch dark on the sofa with a duck-down duvet over my head.
They're stiflingly warm, aren't they?
What?
Sorry, go on.
Well, that's it. I looked at the clock in the kitchen and it said 1 a.m.
And Larry had gone.
Of course he'd gone. And there was I, stuck on a sodding chicken farm with no transport and 28 pence to get me back to London.
Look, I'm sorry to do this to you, but you think you could ring the hospital and find out how that woman is? You can sort Larry out this afternoon.
Oh, yes, of course.
You never know, she might have died by then.
How can you say that?
I'm looking on the bright side, Jen. If she's dead, she won't be able to sue us.
So it's just a question of evicting a couple of crumblies, then?
It's about the size of it, yes.
And doing that will make us extremely rich.
In the long term, yes.
I can't believe you're even suggesting it, Larry.
Ben, it's the deal of the century.
We don't make deals, we just sell houses. We may not be in the big league, but at least we sleep nights.
Ben, this will get us out of the mess we're in once and for all. Put us on the ladder, make us a force to be reckoned with. You Got to toughen up, Ben.
I like us how we are. Inept but lovable.
I drove around for a long time last night, Ben, thinking about things. I couldn't understand why my life was a series of maybes and almost rants, and then I realized...
Everybody's life's like that.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't have to be. We live in a land of opportunity, Ben. Everything's there for the taking. You've just got to go out and grab it before somebody else does.
You've been reading the Daily Mail again, haven't you?
Do you know what my father used to say? Nice guys come in second. He was wrong. They don't come in at all. Come on, Ben, we've got some papers to sign.
So, what do you think?
It looks wonderful, Amanda. Shows off your cheekbones and your dazzling smile.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
In my case, Mandy, it would be a very short journey.
What's the time, Sammy?
1:45 precisely.
She's 3/4 of an hour late. Do you think something's happened to her?
Jenny's always late. It's her most endearing quality.
It's so unfair, Sammy. Just when Larry and her were getting along so well. Whoosh! The blue line round the wee-wee bottle.
Amanda, what are you talking about?
Jenny's pregnant.
Oh, my God. How did it happen?
She went to see George last night to tell him.
What's it got to do with George?
It's his baby, Sammy. She worked it out in a filofax.
They've got an insert for everything, haven't they?
Larry's been so understanding. He even said George had a right to know.
That's a cruel life. Now, our Larry, he would have made a wonderful father.
Well, it was the luck of the draw, really, wasn't it? Well, Jenny was having a crisis. It was a very busy week.
Speak of the devil.
Mum's the word.
Champagne, Sammy, quick as you can.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hello, Larry.
Don't talk to me now, Amanda. I'm doing a deal.
I only said hello.
Oh, take no notice of him, Amanda. He's pretending to be a grown-up.
Oh, I see.
So, what happens now?
You signed this agreement.
And the cock crows 3 times.
I don't like your attitude, Morris.
I'm sorry, that was unnecessarily dour.
This is very exciting for me, David. Great challenge. Thank you for letting me be involved.
Yes, thanks, David. Now, when do we start throwing old age pensioners out in the street?
Thank you, Sammy.
There's 30,000 in here, and I don't ask questions. All I want is vacant possession as soon as possible. So, don't lose it, son. It isn't insured. You know what I mean?
David, why don't you do the payoffs?
The tenants don't trust me.
I wonder why.
Look, if you don't want this deal, Morris, there are plenty of others who do.
We'll start this afternoon. Here's to a long and fruitful association.
Welcome aboard, Larry.
Oh, what the hell. Someone's going to do it anyway. Cheers.
So there you are!
Mandy, could you come back later? Oh, I'm sorry about lunch.
So you bloody well should be. I've been waiting at Sammy's for an hour and a half. I've had 2 brandies, 3 vodkas, and something brown with a cherry in it.
I'm so sorry, Mandy. I completely forgot.
Honestly, Jenny, it was so embarrassing. All the men kept staring at me. One of them even winked on his way to the toilet.
Amanda.
And then a very ugly chartered accountant asked me if I did French lessons. It was so degrading.
I know.
Oh, Jenny, what's the matter? You look terrible.
I'm going to tell you, Mandy. You're not going to like it.
Try me.
I stayed the night at George's.
I'm going back to Sammy's. I'm not drunk enough to cope with this development.
Mandy, you have to listen to me. I'm so confused. I can't get hold of Larry and I've got to talk to someone.
Go on, then.
It was so strange seeing George again.
I'm sure it was. It must have been awful for you.
Strange and horrible. We were like panthers pacing round each other, scratching and spitting. He was like a stranger to me. It was so ugly, so cold. I shook so much my teeth chattered. Do you know the really funny thing? When I looked at him, he was shaking too. My cold and perfect George, trembling like a jelly.
So you told him about the baby?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's something.
And he told me about his vasectomy.
What?
Funny old life, isn't it?
So that's what £30,000 looks like.
I don't understand why we have to pay the tenants cash.
Well, this way they don't have to declare it. It's money directly into their hands, and anyway, David Knight always works in cash.
It wouldn't surprise me if he was mafia.
We don't have mafia in Primrose Hill, Ben.
Have you been in the laundrette?
It seems to me the most important tenant is Mrs. Matthews, flat 4. If she goes, the others will follow suit.
What did she say when you spoke to her?
Well, she hasn't got a phone. We'll have to go round there. I'll offer her 7,000. Everyone's got their price. But that sort of money she'll be out of there like a whippet.
Which one shall I wear?
The paisley.
Okay.
Make her feel sorry for you.
My God, I can hardly hear myself think.
In the circumstances, Jenny, that's not such a bad thing.
You can't move in there. It's disgusting. 35 sweaty bodies rolling about like beached whales.
Don't worry, it'll soon be over.
It's wall-to-wall women, Jenny, all jumping about trying to get thin. Row upon row of multicoloured lard.
All right, Carol, you've made your point.
Don't do this again, Jen. My legs aren't up to it.
I should be helping her.
Why? She's young and healthy. She can cope.
Oh, Mandy, what am I going to do?
I don't know.
My life is in such a mess. I'm not in control anymore. I'm just full of this awful panic. I wish someone would take me in their arms and tell me what to do.
I feel like that's a lot of the time. Do you? Sometimes I stand in the supermarket for hours, just trying to make up my mind what washing powder to buy.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's such a waste of time, though, because I always end up with the same one.
I'm going to try Larry again. What am I going to say?
Hello, Larry. It's me. Happy Father's Day.
It's all here, Ben.
Of course it is. You haven't taken your eyes off the bloody stuff.
Well, you can't be too careful in this day and age, Ben. There's always somebody out to get you.
Look out, Larry. He's got a gun! Only joking.
You can be so childish sometimes, Ben.
It's part of my charm, Larry. Morris Wade, can I help you?
Ben, is Larry there?
It's for you, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
Larry, we have to talk.
I have nothing to say to you, Jenny.
But
Nothing at
Larry,
all.
Larry...
No but this time, Jenny. I'm not interested. I've made a total prat of myself over you, and I'm not going to do it anymore.
You have to listen
Please,
to me.
Jenny, hang up now. You can't say anything that's going to make me change the way I feel. Let's just say goodbye and hold on to the tiny shred of dignity we still have left between us, okay?
Larry!
Goodbye, Jenny. Come on, Ben. We've got some money to give away.
Oh, I hate him!
No, you don't.
The insensitive, unsympathetic, egotistical, wooden-headed son of a bitch. How dare he speak to me like that?
Like what?
Like I didn't matter to him at all. Men, who needs them? I don't need them. I've got my work, my friends.
Your sense of humour.
I'll show him. Two can play at that game, Mr. Independent.
Maybe if you wrote him a letter.
I don't want to write him a letter. I'm not going to beg him to listen to me. Let him stew in his own juice, arrogant pig. Stuff him.
Should we go and get some donuts?
Yeah, and a double cheeseburger.
Oh, what an excellent idea.
And a chocolate milkshake. And a knickerbocker glory. And some chips.
What shall I have?
Oh, come on, Ben, come on.
Larry, stop it. You're making me jumpy.
Stop what?
Excuse me?
You can beat me to a pulp, you're not getting this money.
Larry, calm down.
Is he all right?
He's a paranoid schizophrenic, but he's quite harmless.
I just wanted to know where number 73 is.
It's over there next to the deli. Come on, Larry.
Thanks.
He didn't take the money.
Of course he didn't. He's a bloody postman.
Ronald Biggs was a postman.
No, he wasn't.
Jenny, will you please stop rushing? When we go at this speed, my varicose veins can't cope with it. Jenny, slow down.
I don't believe it. How dare he walk down this street?
He works here. What's that got to do with it?
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Going anywhere nice?
Not really.
Neither are we. You look terrific, Mandy.
Thank you.
What are you doing tonight?
Patrick and I are playing Scruples.
Oh!
Why?
Just making conversation?
Oh, come on, Ben. We haven't got all day.
Well, neither have we. As a matter of fact, George is taking us out to tea.
What?
Surprise, surprise.
Come on, Mandy. I can't bear to be away from him a moment longer. Why did I say that?
It's your hormones, Jenny. They make you cruel and irrational.
Do they?
Oh, yes. Once it's born, you'll be right as rain. Then you'll only have to worry about the piles.
You okay?
Never been better. Don't worry, Ben. I'll do all the talking.
Who's worried?
Just remember, she's got to go. Don't let emotions get in the way. This is the big time.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Matthews. It's Larry Wade from the development company. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes, of course you can. Come on up, 3rd floor.
Piece of cake, Ben. Piece of cake.
The budgies are in the cage. Repeat. The budgies are in the cage. Over and out.
I needn't have bothered with the tie.
Oh, shut up, Ben.
Now, where were we? Oh. Did you move this sofa?
No, we didn't.
It must have been me, Mrs. Matthews, when I sat down.
Oh, it's not your fault, dear. Ever since I've had my cataract operation, I'm like a bull in a china shop.
Can I help you?
No, dear. Don't worry, I can manage. I've got this down to a fine art. Now, milk?
Yes, please.
Sugar?
3, please.
No. He doesn't take sugar, Mrs. Matthews.
How long have you lived here, Mrs. Matthews?
No need to shout, dear. I'm not deaf.
Sorry.
Now, let me see. My husband brought me here just before the war. So that will be about, 50 years, give or take a second.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is a long time. So I hope you won't be offended, but I mean, I really don't want to move. It's very nice of you to ask me, but you see, I don't like change.
Mrs. Matthews.
What's the matter, dear? Did I spill a drop?
No, not at all.
Good. Now, you won't mind, will you, if I get on? It's my ironing day. Oh, I'm a creature of habit, I am. Yes, a creature of habit. I used to drive my Cyril mad with it. A place for everything and everything in its place. It's funny how you get set in your ways when you're older, isn't it? Now, you young things, you just amble about willy-nilly from day to day, while we old people, well, we like to have a sort of order. So I always iron my Cyril shirts on a Wednesday. Yeah, and he likes a bit of starch, does Cyril.
In the circumstances, perhaps we ought to wait and talk to Cyril.
You'll be waiting a long time, dear. He's been dead for 15 years.
Oh, my God, this is dreadful.
No, not at all. Now, don't upset yourself, dear. He's here for me. In the walls he decorated and the shelves he put up. And that nasty little bit of carpet under the coffee table. You see, as long as I've got this flat and my memories, I've got my Cyril.
They can't make you move, you know, Mrs. Matthews. This is your home. You've got rights. Stand your ground and they can't touch you.
Can't they, dear? Oh, well, that is a relief.
We'll be going then, shall we?
Oh, it's disgusting. All people think about these days is money. It makes you sick.
Yes. Doesn't it?
Well, I'll see you out there.
No, Mrs. Matthews. Thank you very much indeed. That's fine.
Thanks very much for having us. Lovely.
Not at all, dear. What a nice young man.
There's no need to look so smug.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
We weren't cut out to be bad guys, Larry. Let's just carry on the way we are. Poor and charming. Fancy a drink?
I haven't got any money on me.
You've got £30,000 in that briefcase. You had £30,000 in that briefcase.
What am I going to tell David Knight?
I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Ben.
By the way, Larry, Ronald Biggs was a carpenter.
Oh, dear. We are in a pickle, aren't we? Do you know, when I get into difficult and sordid situations, I always ask myself what my great-aunt Maisie would have done. She used to read tea leaves. She would sit there, staring into her wee china cup for hours, rocking and rocking. She forecast the general strike and the death of Winston Churchill.
So what would she have done in Jenny's place?
Well, that's the trouble, Amanda. I don't know. You see, my great-aunt Maisie had done a lot of things, but she could never have got pregnant.
Why not?
Because she used to be my great-uncle Harry.
I think you should stop wasting time talking to us, Jenny. Go round to Larry's flat and work it out together.
I'll run you round if you don't mind sitting on the handlebars.
That's very kind of you, Sammy, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here and get drunk with my friends.
Oh, now, what about the baby?
He'll have an orange juice.
Jenny, I really think...
No, I don't need Larry, Amanda. I don't need any man.
I agree with you there, Jenny. They're a bunch of chanty rasslers.
I'm going to make a success at the dance centre and earn enough to support myself. I can cope with this whole thing much better on my own.
But, Jenny, everybody needs somebody. Even if it's only a bump beside you in the bed. At least it's company. And anyway, if you live on your own, all the food goes off.
Not in my house, it doesn't.
Amanda, can you honestly say that being married to a pig like Patrick is the answer to your wildest dreams?
No. But at least I can hold my head up in the supermarket.
Now, that is enough. I will not have women losing their solidarity in my presence.
I'm sorry, Mandy.
Sorry, Jenny.
That's better. It's times like this that women have got to stick together and support each other on the rocky road of life. As my great-aunt Maisie used to say, when the shit hits the fan, turn it off. Cheers.
Cheers.
Everywhere you look, it's 2 by 2. Everyone's got